Well, normally we talk about Florida, man, but I got some headlines here from Texas that I thought I'd like to share with you guys. So
Okay.
let's go over these.
Your home state of Texas.
Yep, I'm from here, so let's share some of that Florida love with Texas, huh? I know what kind of people live there. A Sci-Fair teacher was charged with child endangerment after she reportedly put her COVID-19 positive son in the trunk of her car to prevent being exposed to the virus.
That's just good parenting.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do, right? Harris County constables...
That's what Fauci told us to do.
Harris County constables arrested a man who they said was driving a truck with a lit barbecue pit in its bed that had created a large fire.
He was probably selling meat to people.
He was driving.
He likes to roll up on a site with his food all cooked, ready to go.
Well, constables said the man he failed a sobriety test, and they also found cocaine on him. So he was just all over the place. Deputies arrested a woman after she allegedly attempted to buy a mother's 1-year-old son at the self-checkout section of a Walmart location in Crockett. She offered the mother $500,000 in cash. I mean, that's a lot of money, and you're buying kids. Like, is that a lucrative industry? What's going on there? It's horrible. Next, when a man fired a gun inside a Highland Village sushi restaurant, a UFC fighter and his friend rushed him and wrestled the gun away. What is going on, man? Dashcam video caught the moment a driver leapt from a big rig as it fell from an overpass following a collision in Pasadena, Texas.
Oh yeah, I actually had an article about that too. I never. It was one I didn't use, but
Texas, it's got some Florida qualities. A man who allegedly stole a forklift led Harris County deputies on a slow-speed chase down the Hardy Toll Road. A homeowners association in Cyprus filed a $250,000 lawsuit against a couple who had been feeding ducks near their home. Neighbors complained the ducks were destroying their property.
hey, isn't Cyprus where you live specifically?
Yeah. I remember the Hardy Toll Road.
It was right by you guys.
Yeah.
A woman boarded a stranger's 52-foot yacht in Galveston, took it on a joyride, docked it on the other side of Offit's Bayou, where police arrested her and reportedly found 4 grams of drugs on her person. A woman in Oklahoma learned that she was the missing baby Holly from a Harris County crime scene where her biological parents were murdered 40 years earlier.
Oh, that's a Lifetime movie in the making.
That's nuts. Yeah, that is a movie for sure. An emu led Houston police on a low-speed trot, yes, you read that correctly, in the Greens Point area before the bird was taken into custody and reportedly returned to its rightful owner. A Houston musician who rapped about robbery was arrested in Tennessee after police said he robbed an ATM.
Hey, you write what you know.
Yeah. I rob ATMs. I take my
I'm going to rob that ATM.
154 Avenue B.
I was gonna say, yeah. He's like,
6:25 p.m.
fuck the police, you'll never get me.
If I'm running late, I'll drive up in my red SUV.
License plate number 623.
Oh, man. A Houston man claimed his 6-month-old baby was in the backseat of a stolen vehicle to get a quicker police response. Law enforcement said when the baby's grandmother saw the report, she reported to the police that she had the child and it was in her care. The child's father was charged with filing a false police report. A man filed a lawsuit against Texas Pete Hot Sauce after he learned the product is not actually produced in Texas. That reminds me of those old El Paso commercials. Remember? Like
They call him Cube and Pete.
Remember, they'd be like, made in New York City.
New York
yeah.
City. Yeah, that was, yeah, I remember that.
They'd be sitting next to a campfire. A Houston area woman reported she was hospitalized after handling a napkin left on her car door. That's crazy. A Katy woman attempted to smuggle a spider monkey across the border. She fled an immigration checkpoint when Canadian Border Police officers found the monkey during a secondary search of her vehicle. A 33-year-old Houston man is charged with aggravated assault, accused of chucking a can of White Claw at Senator Ted Cruz during the Houston Astros victory parade.
He's pardoned.
His defense is that he was actually trying to throw the beer to Mr. Cruz so he could drink it. I love that.
I didn't know he couldn't catch.
Yeah, that's on him. Chompers the Python sent would-be thieves running during a botched robbery attempt in which they tried to steal the python. They tried to steal the python. Scared of the python, they ran away from the python.
Like, what?
No
Seems
chompers.
like your plan is not so good. It's like, in the moment, I'm going to overcome my fear.
I'm going to be brave.
Be good, chompers. Don't be a dick.
You're friendly, Snake.
It's not working.
And last but not least, a Houston man attempted to fly phones, tobacco, vape pens, and other items into a Beaumont prison on a drone. Pretty good idea, actually.
Could have worked out.
So now you know Texas Man also exists.
So are there websites where we can just get a bunch of these crazy crimes?
That's probably each state has a list.
I might have to look into this for next week. Some of those are pretty good.
Yeah.